Monday morning it is. Nice and sunny. Weather is good. Not rainy anymore. Feeling great. Great breakfast. Not too much, not too little. Perfect. I feel good. Well rested. Not sore nowhere. And on the way to hit shoulders. Get that 3D action going. Shoulder day. Shoulder boulder day. Lifts, pretty self-explanatory. Start off with overhead shoulder press on the machine. And then instead of doing, I was actually thinking today, instead of doing dumbbell lateral raises, I was actually going to use the lateral raise machine, the one where you use both arms at the same time. I was actually going to incorporate that just to, give a little bit of variety from dumbbells to machines. So probably go and do that, and then like always finish off the rear delts with the chest back tech just in reverse. And that's pretty much the shoulder day right there. I mean, listen, how long are you really gonna hit shoulders for? For those who hit front delts, that's pretty cool. Can't tell you, don't do it. Can't tell you it's detrimental, but I would say personally, a lot of movements that you already do for other exercises, other compound exercises, compound movements, you're already using your front delts a lot when it comes to a lot of movements. So I feel like isolating specifically front delts is kind of, a little bit extra, because you're already doing them so much everywhere else that doing them is kind of like, it's the same thing as trying to hit lower chest on decline. Not saying it's bad. It's not bad. It's just that you already use lower chest so often in other exercises that, you know what I mean? It's already, most people have a developed lower chest as opposed to midsection or even upper. You know what I'm saying? That's why I always put the emphasis on incline Smith or, either flat or incline Smith along those lines, because those are the parts that I feel like majority of people need work on. Not even to say work on as in like you don't have, developed upper chest or midsections, but just it looks better once they're like fully grown as opposed to a lower chest. Like imagine you hit only lower chest constantly and you don't really put emphasis on the upper chest. It's gonna look a little weird. So yeah, so this is pretty much the same thing with shoulders. There's no really point to go ham and hit, the front delts. They're already put into use very often. So we're just gonna stick with regular overhead press, lateral raises, and then rear delts. Rear delts are really the things that give you that 3D pop. You know what I'm saying? That side profile roundness. You know what I mean? That's why I like to hit rear delts, and actually feels good too. The bigger your rear delts, the better it looks, man. So that's pretty much that. That's the lift of the day. Started a little bit later today than usual, but I don't mind. Got a little bit more rest, got more time to, get ready and whatnot. Plus the weather is pretty good. Usually when I wake up pretty early and head out, it's still kind of dark. Sometimes it's rainy, sometimes it's gloomy, depends on what it is. But today is perfect weather. Perfect everything so far. Can't complain. So pretty much gonna see how the lift is gonna go. We're always going to put 100% into the lifts. Even if we're feeling a little bit, off charts, off kilter, we're still going to put 110% into our workouts. So that does remind me that I do need to order some more BCAAs and a couple other supplements that I'm running out of. So I definitely need to restock on that. Just did a little bit of food shopping the other day, so I'm good on the food, as in, meal wise and everything. I've been actually finding it very easy to hit my bulking calories for the day. I thought it would be a lot harder, but depending on how you organize what you eat, it becomes very simple. Like I feel like the more you volumize the food, as in like, the more single ingredient volume foods you eat, Not that that's bad, but I personally feel like it is a little bit harder to hit your daily intake eating just, fruits and, very lean type of foods like, ground turkey and fruits and, eggs, stuff like that. Like, you could hit it, don't get me wrong, but you're going to be eating a lot of that stuff. You know what I'm saying? So that's why in a bulk, don't be afraid to incorporate some cereal, some ice cream, like the other day, yesterday actually, I was eating, I got these, ices. I forgot the brand name, but, I got these ices, these rainbow ices. They're like 100 calories each. Honestly, they don't taste like they're 100 calories each. They taste more like, 600 calories because they're so good. But 100 calories, can't go wrong. So if you're missing like 100, 200 calories, you don't know what to eat, you need to fill it in. Eat the ices, eat some ice cream, some cereal, some milk, chocolate milk, whatever it is that you need. You know what I mean? Just get the macros in. People are like, oh, well, I don't want to eat ices or something like that before I go to bed. I'm like, listen, you're not a bro nutritionist. You know what I mean? Calories in, calories out. Your body does not really care whether you're eating 100 calories worth of eggs before you go to sleep or 100 calories of ices. Yes, you might be intaking a little bit more sugar from the ices. I mean, a lot more sugar, I must say, but at the end of the day, it doesn't matter. As long as, you hit the caloric intake for the day, that's what matters. That's what your body recognizes because it's still going to use whatever it is that you ate for energy, whether it's eggs, ices, ice cream, cereal, doesn't matter. So don't be afraid to indulge in some crap, how they would call it. Just go ahead, eat something. Especially if you're on a bulk, man. Like, you know what I mean? What are you gonna torture yourself for months on end eating dry, solid foods? You know what I mean? Not to say that it won't work and that's bad for you, but you want to throw in some. You want to have some variety in there. You want to have a little, little change here and there. Which by that I mean throwing in some sweets. Something like that. Something that will even curb your craving for sweets. You eat like an icy or two. That's it. You're done. You don't want to eat nothing else crazy anymore. You know. And what I usually do is I try to save that kind of food for the end of the day. So any type of sweets or you get the gist of what I'm saying. I usually try to save that for the end of the day, because I know I'm gonna start craving stuff like that towards the end of the day, as opposed to like waking up and trying to eat that. Like when I wake up, I know I'm not in the mood for no ices, no sweet tooth. I don't have a sweet tooth in the morning, so closer to evening, nighttime, that's when I started to get it. At least me. So that's why I save it towards the end of the day. And I don't know. I personally just feel like if I eat more or less clean, more nutrition based during the day, I feel a lot better. Like I feel, in a sense, more clean. You know what I mean? Not like I'm eating freaking ice cream in the morning and then I'm eating something like sweet or whatever it is during the day, and then I'm eating another icy in the afternoon, and then you know what I'm saying. Like I don't like to eat too much of that stuff spread out during the day. I rather just know, okay, I'm eating clean for this portion of the day, and then at the end, I'll already indulge in some sweets. It's like a treat if you think about it, like a reward for eating clean the whole day. And not to say that I'm messing up my whole caloric intake. I'm still hitting my macros. I'm still making sure I hit my protein. I'm still making sure that my surplus is not too much, but at the same time, if I go over 100 calories or so or whatever, or even 200, don't sweat it. You know what I mean? You are bulking. It is for the long run. 100, 200 calories, trust me, not going to make a big difference. It is, but it won't. You know what I mean? When you go on a cut, you're still going to cut eventually, so you might as well have a nice, decent, enjoyable bulk, So, but that's pretty much that. About get in the gym in a couple minutes, get hyped up, hit shoulders. You know, last shoulder day was pretty good, pretty good. Did have a little tiny bit of a crunchy shoulder situation, but it wasn't too bad. Didn't really bother me as much as I thought it would. But right now, I'm definitely feeling way better. So hopefully we can hit these weights even harder. You know what I mean? So that's about that. So let's get in there. Let's hit some shoulders. Let's make some 3D action happen. I'll see you in there. I know I said overhead press, but we're gonna do this barbell overhead press and then probably move on to the machine overhead press. So let's just do these for a little bit, break it in, see how it goes. Lift off.
What's up, young guys?
All right, he's a killer. One more set of this, and actually move on to the overhead press machine. So I can get to it. Lift off. All right, onto the shoulder press machine. Onto the shoulder press machine. My favorite. So already a little bit into it from the barbell overhead presses, but still, I'm gonna make these fucking 200%. So fucking get it. Might pick up the weight on the next one, so see how it goes. Second set. Probably do like one more after this, considering we did enough for front delts at this point. So boom. One more set. We're gonna drop it. Give it a squeeze. Last set, shoulder press, move on to lateral raises. Really feeling this one today. I think it's gonna start with the barbell press, moved on to this, so, but I could definitely see the strength difference. Since I did that first, got over here, you can tell right away I'm not pushing as much weight, but it doesn't matter. As long as we're getting that squeeze and that burn, we're good to go. So, let's get it. One more. Nice. I know I said I'm gonna do laterals, but I'm actually gonna do rears first, finish off with the laterals, and we're good to go. So let's get these laterals and boom. Nice. Second to last set, rear delts. This one till failure. Following set, which is the last set, drop set. Nothing new there. So, and then we're moving on to laterals, which is right over here. So, let's get into it. That felt nice. Set number 2. Let's get in there and fucking break this shit. You lowered it? Why? Oh. 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 Woo. All right, next one. Moving on to the drop set. Let's make this one count. Ooh. Whew. One more drop. Really squeeze it out. Rear delts are fried on its laterals. Lateral raises. Moving on to that. 3 sets, maybe a drop set at the end. Fuck around and find out. But pretty much that. And then we're done. Let's get into it. Next one, let's get right into it. Alright. Maybe do 2 drop sets at the end. We're gonna follow up this fucking set shit, right? Follow it up with 2 drop sets. Yeah, I'm really feeling it, so I wanna really fucking cook those belts out. So 2 drop sets. And yeah, that's about it for fucking shoulders. Keep it going. One more drop. Oh. 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 Oh, that was a nice one. Alright, move on to the next fucking set, drop set. Last set on the fucking ladder raises. We're gonna do a drop set with assisted reps. So we're really gonna work it out, and that's it. So I honestly think I like dumbbells better than this, but this is not too bad either. I feel the burns, but I might switch over back to dumbbells for next shoulder day. But let's get it. Oh. 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 Whew. Oh. 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 Whew. Oh shit. Oh. 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 One more. Oh. Whew. Lateral raises. Fucking cooked. That's about it for the shoulders. Let's go fucking pose now. Shoulder day done. Fucking going crazy. I'm back in here with the nasty lighting. So let's see what kind of fucking 3D shoulder action we got going on after today. Shoulder day. Brother over here going crazy. But yeah, we got shoulder action. 3D shit going on. Like always. Like I always say, it ain't going nowhere. So, you know what I mean? That's pretty much shoulder for today. You know what I'm saying? Ooh, my shoulder's so sore that I can't even fucking flex normally, but you guys get the gist. Fucking post shoulder day. Alright. One more. a little bit close up. Alright, well that concludes shoulder day. Feeling fucking gnarly. Let's get back in the fucking whip. Car talk. Get home. Refuel. So I'll see you there. Boom. Shoulder day thrashed. 3D boulder action happening. Happened. That was an amazing shoulder workout. Can't complain. Like, I think because I switched it up from the dumbbell lateral raises to the machine one, definitely got a different type of reaction in a good way. Like my shoulders right now, like I'm feeling them. They're feeling like not just pumped, but like pumped slash fatigued and sore, which is pretty good because usually I don't feel that from the dumbbell lateral raises. So I don't know, I might stick to these, you know. Maybe it's the 2 drop sets, I don't know, but whatever it is today that I did, it was pretty good. So, you know, let's just lower the a little bit. There you go. But yeah, other than that, it was a great shoulder workout. You know, you guys seen yourself, you've seen the sets, you've seen what was going on, you know what I mean? Can't deny that. Can't negate whatever I just did. It was pretty decent, pretty good workout. You know, hit overhead press with the barbell a little bit. I would consider that more of a warm-up type of set than an actual working set. And then we finally went into the OH press for shoulders, the overhead press. That, you know, I would consider the first actual working set. Might have not did top weight this week on that, but like I always stress and emphasize, it's not about ego lifting, man. It's not about going in there and like, oh yeah, I'm gonna just throw around as much weight as I can. You know, if you listen to Lou Ferrigno, for example, yeah, he didn't, you know, he's not Arnie, he's not, you know, somebody who gets spoken about often, but Lou Ferrigno is a very, very intelligent man because he, you know, besides Mike Mentor and all that, but he actually prioritized lower weight and better form so your body can actually get used to the weight itself and the motion and the movement from that specific type of weight, instead of just loading up a ton of weight. Your form is off, you know, you're going to injure yourself. Well, you're increasing the chances of injury, you know. So just if you have time, look up Lou Ferrigno's, you know, ideas and how he thought about, you know, working out or whatnot, and you'll see what I mean by that. You will see that I mean it's not about ego lifting, you know. Sometimes it's literally about just being able to put on a weight that you're able to control easily, correctly, without injury. You know what I mean? Let your body adapt to that, get used to that, right? And then, only then, when you feel comfortable, you know, when the reps are in a normal range, when you're not having any injuries, when you feel like, okay, this is becoming, you know, doable, then you could start to increase the weight, you know. A lot of people, they're like, no, well, I want to hit PRs. PRs is cool, but it's not every single week that you're going to go and hit PRs. You know, sometimes it's really about, especially if you're talking about muscle growth, It's not about hitting as heavy as of a weight you can. It's more about the hypertrophy. It's about really breaking down that muscle. Yes, you could break down that muscle with a heavy weight, but if you're only doing 1 rep, 2 reps, like, that's not really advantageous for hypertrophy reasons for muscle growth. You know what I mean? Maybe strength wise, yes. But if you're really looking to build muscle, like I'm talking about build muscle long term, fast term, whatever it is you're doing, hypertrophy, more reps, better form, better squeeze, eccentrics, all that good stuff. You know what I mean? So, yeah, you guys, if you don't know this already, lock in. You need to dial in. You know what I mean? You can't just be going to the gym and doing weight that is comfortable for you. And I know that's kind of like what I was just saying, but I mean not comfortable to the point where you're not feeling any type of burn. You're doing the same weight for 4 sets, 20 reps. That's a little no go. I'm talking about a doable weight where you could do anywhere from, 8 to 10 reps. When once you get to the 10th rep, it's already almost failure, if not failure. And then if you have the power to get assisted reps, even better. I would say pick up the weight, right? Pick up the weight to where you can only do maybe 6 reps, right? 4 to 6, and then get help, get those assisted reps in to get you to the 7th, 8th, maybe even 9th rep. It will really make a difference. You will see. You know what I mean? Like, that's why I like when my brother comes with me, because I can get those assisted reps in. I can get those extra reps in that I wouldn't be able to get in on my own. You know what I mean? And don't get me wrong, you're still gonna make muscle growth, not getting those extra 2, 3 reps, but add every single assisted rep that you would get, let's say, over the course of a certain period of time. It adds up. Imagine, it's like if you add it up, it might add up to a couple sets worth of working movements. So that probably should account for some muscle growth. That's why I believe in assisted reps till failure, partials even, like, you guys see me doing on the rear delts and even on the lateral raise machine. Partial reps, man. As long as you keep that tension in the muscle, you know what I mean? Whether it's a full range of motion or not, the tension alone is going to help you break down that muscle. You know what I mean? Like, just because you're like, oh, I'm on the 7th rep, I can't pick it up no more, that doesn't mean you automatically just stop and lower the weight. Do partials, knock the partials out the way till you can't even do partials no more, really, really burn it out. You know what I'm saying? So that's pretty much the general idea. So shoulder day was great. Considering that I'm on a bulk, it's going pretty well. I'm not putting on too many fat gains, as I thought I would. All those calories are actually going to good use. I'm recovering better from workouts. I have more energy in my workouts. What else? I have more energy in my workouts, and just overall, I feel like, I feel way better day in, day out. You know what I mean? Along with the rest, of course, and whatnot. But when I'm doing my pose downs, I'm still seeing the vascularity. I'm still seeing that, dryness. I'm still seeing that, that dry look that you have when you're usually on a cut. I know it hasn't been 3 months in, but, I'm going to try to hold on to that look as long as I can. One thing I would say that would help, drink a lot of water. A lot of people are like, well, yeah, just believe it or not, water, you drink more water, right? You're going to end up getting rid of a lot of water, but at the same time, because you have so much water intake, you're not holding on to too much water, right? So you're not looking, super smooth and bloated and whatnot. And 2, you're not dehydrated, so you're weak and flat. You know what I mean? You're right in that middle ground where you have enough water, you're not holding on to too much water, you're hydrated, so you look full, you look nice, you look vascular, and you feel good about it. So drink your water, fellas. If you're not drinking your water, drink your water. It's not that hard. It's very easy, I know, to drink soda and this and that, but think of that's a lot of calories. You don't need that. You don't need that. You really don't need that. So drink that water, make those gains, eat those fucking meals, go hard, and then that's it. And then go home, rest, recover, and yeah. So that'll be about it for today. I will see you guys tomorrow for chest day. Tomorrow is chest day. Not international chest day, but it is chest day for us. That's all I know. So I will see you guys then for chest.